Marcus Smart, whose full name is Marcus Osmond Smart, born on March 6, 1994, in Flower Mound, Texas, has carved out a distinctive place in modern NBA history through toughness, intelligence, and an unrelenting defensive edge. Now a member of the Los Angeles Lakers, Smart is widely celebrated as one of the most versatile and impactful defenders of his generation. His resume includes 3 selections to the NBA All-Defensive First Team and the 2022 NBA Defensive Player of the Year award, an honor that made him only the second point guard in league history, after Gary Payton, to claim that title. Over the course of his career, Smart has built a reputation not on flashy scoring totals, but on effort, leadership, and a willingness to do the difficult, often unglamorous work required to win at the highest level. As of today, Marcus Smart's estimated net worth is approximately $45 million, accumulated through lucrative NBA contracts, endorsements, and long-term financial stability earned during his prime years with the Boston Celtics. Smart's journey began in a close-knit but challenging family environment. He was raised by his parents, Billy Frank Smart and Camelia Smart, alongside 4 older brothers. Tragedy played a defining role in his early life, as his mother passed away in 2018 after battling myelodysplastic syndrome, a loss that deeply affected him and shaped his perspective on life and basketball. Growing up, Smart learned resilience early, a trait that would later become central to his identity on the court. He attended Edward S. Marcus High School in Flower Mound, where his competitive drive quickly became apparent. By his senior year, he was already a proven leader, averaging solid all-around numbers and helping his team dominate the Texas high school basketball scene. His teams compiled an extraordinary win-loss record, captured multiple state championships, and earned him national recognition as a McDonald's All-American and one of the top recruits in the country. Highly rated by National Scouting Services, Smart entered college basketball as a 5-star recruit and chose Oklahoma State University. From the moment he stepped on the floor for the Cowboys, he made an immediate impact. As a freshman, he led the team in several statistical categories and quickly emerged as one of the most disruptive defenders in college basketball. His instincts, strength, and anticipation allowed him to rack up steals at a historic rate, setting a Big 12 freshman record. Although Oklahoma State's postseason runs during his tenure were short-lived, Smart's individual performances consistently stood out. Rather than rushing to the NBA after one season, he made the uncommon decision to return for a sophomore year, a choice that reflected both loyalty to his program and confidence in his long-term development. His second college season was marked by both brilliance and controversy. Smart delivered some of the most complete performances of his collegiate career, including a tournament game in which he filled the stat sheet in nearly every category. At the same time, a highly publicized altercation with a fan led to a brief suspension, an incident that sparked national debate and scrutiny. Smart emerged from the episode more mature and focused, closing his college career as one of the most respected players in the country. In April 2014, he declared for the NBA draft, confident that his defensive identity would translate to the professional level. The Boston Celtics selected Smart with the 6th overall pick in the 2014 NBA draft, marking the beginning of what would become a defining chapter of his career. Early on, he was not asked to be a star scorer. Instead, Boston relied on his defensive tenacity, hustle, and willingness to sacrifice his body for loose balls and charges. Injuries interrupted parts of his early seasons, but each setback seemed to strengthen his resolve. Gradually, Smart's role expanded, and his offensive confidence improved. By 2018, he had grown into a full-time starter and one of the emotional leaders of a young Celtics core. Smart's impact was most evident during Boston's deep playoff runs. He played a crucial role in the Celtics' 2017 Eastern Conference Finals appearance, stepping into larger responsibilities when injuries struck teammates. Over the years, his defensive assignments ranged from quick guards to powerful forwards, underscoring his versatility. Coaches trusted him in late-game situations, not just for defense, but also for decision-making and leadership. In 2018, Boston rewarded his importance to the franchise with a long-term contract, signaling their belief that Smart was central to their championship aspirations. The peak of his Boston tenure came during the 2021-22 season. Named the team's starting point guard under head coach Ime Udoka, Smart embraced the role with maturity and purpose. His defensive brilliance reached new heights, culminating in his selection as NBA Defensive Player of the Year. That season, he became the heartbeat of a Celtics team that surged through the playoffs and reached the NBA Finals for the first time in over a decade. Although Boston ultimately fell short against the Golden State Warriors, Smart's performances throughout the postseason reinforced his reputation as one of the league's most impactful two-way guards when games mattered most. Following nearly a decade in Boston, Smart's career took a new turn in 2023 when he was traded to the Memphis Grizzlies. The move marked the end of an era and the beginning of a challenging period. Injuries limited his availability, preventing him from finding consistent rhythm or fully showcasing his leadership in Memphis. Despite flashes of strong play, his time with the Grizzlies was largely defined by frustration and recovery rather than sustained success. In early 2025, he was traded again, this time to the Washington Wizards, where his stay proved brief. After a contract buyout, Smart entered free agency, eager for a fresh start. That opportunity arrived in July 2025, when he signed a 2-year deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. Joining one of the NBA's most storied franchises offered Smart a chance to redefine his role as a veteran presence, defensive specialist, and locker room leader. While his responsibilities with the Lakers shifted compared to his prime years in Boston, his value remained clear. Even in limited minutes, Smart's intensity, communication, and defensive awareness continued to influence games in subtle but meaningful ways. On the court, Smart is best described as a player who thrives on chaos and control simultaneously. Standing 6 feet 3 inches tall with an unusually long wingspan for a guard, he can credibly defend all 5 positions. His physical strength allows him to battle bigger opponents, while his quick hands and anticipation disrupt passing lanes. Though never known as an elite shooter, Smart's offensive game evolved steadily over time, particularly from three-point range. More importantly, his basketball IQ and emotional energy consistently elevated the performance of those around him. Away from basketball, Marcus Smart is married to his beautiful wife, Misa Hallam, and together they are blessed with a son. He has often spoken about the importance of family, particularly in honoring his late mother's memory, and he remains close to his siblings. He has also shown interest in giving back to the community, using his platform to address social issues and support youth initiatives. Marcus Smart's career is a testament to the power of identity and perseverance. In a league often dominated by scorers and highlight makers, he forged his legacy through defense, effort, and leadership. From a determined young athlete in Texas to an NBA Defensive Player of the Year and Finals starter, Smart's journey reflects a player who maximized his strengths and embraced his role fully. As he continues his career with the Lakers, his influence extends beyond statistics, embodying the idea that winning basketball is built on grit, accountability, and heart. And with that, thanks for watching. Give us a like, share with friends, and please subscribe.